Struggling to remember things? Doctors warn about these 5 early clues. If you're over 60 and you've recently caught yourself forgetting names, misplacing everyday items, or pausing mid-sentence because the right word just won't come, please don't ignore it. Because new medical research is warning that what most seniors call normal memory loss may actually be the first stage of a preventable brain decline. And the earlier we catch it, the easier it is to reverse before it gets worse. Hi, I'm Dr. William Harris, and today I want to talk to you as a friend first and as a doctor second. I've spent 35 years treating seniors, and I've learned something the textbooks don't teach. Memory problems don't begin when people forget, they begin when people ignore the small clues. The good news is that if detected early, your brain can heal. Neurons can reactivate, communication pathways can reopen, and memory can return, sometimes within just 7 to 21 days, if the right steps are taken. Last year, I met a woman named Angela, 67. She used to be sharp, managed her home, traveled the world, solved crossword puzzles for fun. Then small things began. She forgot her neighbor's name, she left the stove on twice. She mistook Tuesday for Thursday. Her family assumed it was just age, but Angela told me she could feel her mind slipping. And the worst part is, she stayed silent for 6 months because she didn't want to make a fuss. When she finally came to me, we caught the first stage of cognitive decline, and because it was early, we reversed it. No heavy medications, no hospital visits, just the right habits, the right nutrients, and the right brain routine. Today, Angela is back to her puzzles, and she remembers, I'm telling you her story because I don't want you or someone you love to wait as she did. So let's talk about it. Here are 5 early clues of memory decline that most seniors ignore, but doctors urgently want you to notice. And after that, I'll teach you a simple, step-by-step daily routine that can strengthen your memory in just 10 minutes per day. Early clue number 1, name slipping. If you meet someone you've known for years, a neighbor, a cousin, a childhood friend, and suddenly their name disappears from your mind, that is not something to ignore. Yes, it can happen to anyone once in a while, but when it starts happening once or twice a week, it's usually the first sign that the hippocampus, the memory control center of the brain, is slowing down. The problem with the sign is that it doesn't feel serious. People laugh it off and say, I'm getting old, haha. But medically, it is the earliest measurable stage of memory decline. And the longer the hippocampus weakens, the harder it becomes to restore memory later. Here's why this happens. Your brain cells communicate using tiny electrical signals and chemicals called neurotransmitters. After age 60, stress, inflammation, and poor sleep dry up these neurotransmitters. So the name isn't forgotten. The brain fails to access it quickly. The memory's there. It's just trapped behind a weak signal. That's why seniors often say, the moment I walk away, I remember the name again. The brain signal reconnects too late. But this is reversible. Here's the fix, the 10-minute name rescue technique. Step 1, sit comfortably and breathe slowly for 60 seconds to reduce cortisol. Step 2, pick 10 names of people you know. Step 3, say each name out loud while picturing their face. Step 4, repeat the list of 10 names 3 times. Step 5, end with gratitude by saying, I am grateful for the people in my life. Do this daily, and most seniors noticed faster access to names within 2 to 3 weeks. Early clue number 2, walking into a room and forgetting why. You stand up to get something, walk to the bedroom or kitchen, and suddenly your mind goes blank. Almost every senior jokes about this, but medically, this is not harmless. This is a sign that the short-term memory loop is starting to weaken. The thought begins, but disappears before it becomes a stored memory. Studies show that seniors who ignore this sign are 7 times more likely to develop more serious memory problems later because the brain is losing its ability to transfer thoughts into working memory. Here's why this happens. The brain works in a rhythm, like a drumbeat, sending information from one area to another. But when seniors skip meals, sleep poorly, or live under stress, the brain rhythm becomes irregular. It's like trying to carry water in your hands. The thought leaks before it reaches the next step. But this is also fixable. The fix is called the object anchor method.
Step 1. Before you stand up, say your intention out loud. I am going to the kitchen to get my glasses. Step 2. Imagine the object as if it were in your hand. Step 3. Repeat the sentence while walking. Step 4. When you pick up the object, tap it lightly to lock the memory. Do this for 5 days, and the "why did I come here" moment drops significantly. Early clue number 3. Sudden mood or personality changes. This surprises many seniors because it doesn't sound like a memory problem, but it is one of the strongest early indicators. If you or someone you love who used to be calm and patient suddenly gets irritated over small things, feels overwhelmed, loses motivation to talk, or prefers staying alone more than before, the brain may be struggling to process information efficiently. When the memory system is overloaded or slowing down, the brain goes into conservation mode. It stops focusing on emotions and hobbies because it is using most of its energy just to think and keep up. Why does this happen? Because when memory pathways weaken, the brain produces less dopamine and serotonin, chemicals responsible for happiness and emotional balance. So the problem isn't personality. It's a chemical imbalance caused by cognitive decline. If ignored, this is often the stage when seniors begin withdrawing socially, which accelerates memory decline. But this is also fixable. The fix is the 6-minute dopamine reset. Step 1. Choose one small pleasurable activity, like listening to a favorite song or watering plants. Step 2. Do it daily for exactly 6 minutes. Step 3. Smile intentionally while doing it to trigger serotonin. Step 4. End with a positive sentence, like "I am still strong" or "my brain is healing." Within 3 to 7 days, most seniors report better mood, more energy, fewer arguments, and a feeling of lightness again. Early clue number 4. Repeating questions or stories. If you ask something, get an answer, and later ask the same question again, it is not because you weren't listening. It happens because the brain failed to store the memory of the first answer. The same happens when seniors repeat stories without realizing it. This is a memory loop failure and one of the closest steps before deeper memory decline, but absolutely reversible if addressed early. I once treated a gentleman named Robert, 72. He was a loving grandfather, but he began asking his grandson the same question every Sunday during dinner, word for word. When his family pointed it out, he became embarrassed and withdrew. When he came to me, I told him exactly what I'm telling you now. Repeating yourself doesn't mean you're losing intelligence. It means your brain needs support. With the right routine, Robert stopped repeating questions and became the most talkative family member again. His confidence returned because his memory returned. Here's the fix: the memory bookmark method. Step 1. Before a conversation, touch your temple for 3 seconds to activate awareness. Step 2. Say internally, "I want to remember this conversation." Step 3. Nod while listening to increase focus. Step 4. After the conversation ends, repeat the 3 key points of it in your mind. This helps the brain lock conversations into storage, and most seniors stop repeating themselves within 2 to 4 weeks. And finally, early clue number 5, losing interest in learning new things. This is the most dangerous early sign and the most overlooked. When someone who once enjoyed learning starts avoiding new recipes, new phone features, new hobbies, or new places, it means the brain is beginning to shut down neuroplasticity, the ability to create new connections. Seniors often say, "I don't want to learn new things anymore. I'm too old for that." But that sentence is not personal. It is a neurological warning. The brain avoids new experiences only when it feels overwhelmed. And if not corrected, this stage can quickly lead to rapid memory decline. The fix is the 1 new thing per day formula. Step 1. Choose one small new experience daily, like a new food, a new word, a new song, or a new walking route. Step 2. After doing it, say out loud, "My brain can still learn." Step 3. Smile or laugh during the experience to trigger dopamine. Step 4. Mark an X on a calendar afterwards for motivation. Seniors who follow this formula often report better energy, faster thinking, and renewed confidence within weeks. Now that we've uncovered the 5 early clues, let's talk about the fastest way to strengthen memory. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated brain games. The brain heals through consistency, not difficulty. This simple 10-minute daily routine has helped many seniors sharpen their memory in as little as 21 days. Minute 1. Breathing reset. Slow breathing lowers cortisol, the hormone that blocks memory. Minutes 2 to 3. Say 5 names while picturing faces to strengthen the hippocampus. Minutes 4 to 5. Repeat your next hour intention to strengthen short-term memory. Minutes 6 to 7. Do a small, enjoyable activity while smiling to increase dopamine. Minutes 8 to 9. Learn one tiny new thing to activate neuroplasticity. Minute 10. Place your hand on your chest and say, "My brain is getting stronger," to create emotional safety that locks in memory. If done daily, most seniors notice faster name recall, fewer memory lapses, better mood, and restored confidence within 2 to 3 weeks. But even with this routine, certain daily habits silently damage memory. Skipping breakfast
Deprives the brain of morning fuel. Sitting for long hours reduces blood flow to the brain. Drinking too little water slows neuron firing. Using phones only for scrolling instead of learning makes the brain passive. And sleeping after midnight blocks the brain's nightly repair process. Eliminating these habits makes memory improvement 2 to 3 times faster. To make simple, here is the Senior Memory Action Plan. Daily, 10-minute brain routine plus avoiding the 5 damaging habits. Weekly, 1 social interaction, 1 new experience, and 1 progress reflection. Most seniors experience mood improvement within days, memory improvement within 2 weeks, and full confidence restoration within a month. Before we finish, I want to leave you with a message of hope. If you recognized even one of the signs we talked about, please remember this. You are not broken, you are not too old, and you are not losing your intelligence. Memory decline does not mean the brain is dying. It means the brain is asking for attention. The tragedy is not when memory declines. It's when seniors give up on themselves because they think nothing can change. You now have the warning signs. You now know the causes. And you now have the daily routine that can restore clarity, confidence, and memory. Your brain is waiting for you. If today's video helped you understand your mind better or made you think of someone you love, please share this message with them. You never know whose life you might change. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.